Sean, thank you very much for joining us, Sean, here. We'll get started with questions. First, we'll go with Audrey Snyder.
Sean, we didn't see you throw the ball much in the first half. Was that by design? Was that the game plan? Why do you think that was?
I don't know. We had some. Hold on. It's like hard to talk with both of them, man. Yeah, I mean, we thought that we could get the quarterback run going a little bit. They like to play a lot of one high, stick six in the box, try to outnumber you. So try to get quarterback run going. The passing game. We had ideas. I thought that in the second half we came out and passed the ball well. But yeah, I mean, I was disappointed with how we executed in the first half. Starting with me, but at the same time, just make the corrections, get better.
All right, we'll go to Nubias Wilborn.
How big was it at the end of the second half? In the second quarter, and then get off to a good drive on the first quarter. What did that do for you guys, and how to kind of set you guys going forward potentially?
Yeah. We talk about the middle eight is a big statistic in football right now. It's the last 4 minutes of the first half and the first 4 minutes in the second half. And if you can win that, come out on top, like points wise in that 8 minutes, statistically, you have a really good shot of winning the game. So, I thought that, I actually ran into the locker room because they called it up, and then we were sitting, Devin Ford and I were in there talking about what we were going to do. And then someone said that the half hadn't ended yet. So we were like, oh, all right, cool. So, Jordan hit that big field goal, and then, we started off strong in the second half. But that's the thing. We just can't do that. We gotta jump out early and often. Similar to last week, we had a touchdown drive and then nothing. So we gotta figure it out in the first half for sure. Can't be a second half team.
Mark Brennan.
Sean, along those lines, how were you able to find your rhythm in the second half? And could you take us through the interception? What did you see there, and kind of what went wrong? Thank you.
Yeah. Well, the first half to the second half, we just came in, just talked about what we were seeing, made some adjustments, which I thought was good. And then guys stepped up. I thought Jahan obviously had a great game. Did some really good things, made a lot of plays. And that was kind of what we were talking about. It wasn't Ohio State's a team who, they match up in man. They play you in one high because they have athletes across the board. So, that's just their identity and that's their mentality. So I told the guys, we're going to have to win on man routes. We're going to have to win across people's faces and get open. Thought that, we executed much better in the second half. But obviously, like I said, the first half just wasn't up to the standard. And then on the interception, they were kind of in like a too high shell. So I was going to work us one side of the field, and then they rotated. And then, I felt some pressure, so I tried to, make a play. Saw Pat kind of going from the right side to the left. And I felt that I had that shot. I knew that we, kind of had to make a move here. I didn't want to take a sack, obviously, because we didn't have any timeouts. And just like crossed my body, just couldn't get the ball down, just floated too much and threw an interception. So, but
Neil Riddell.
Hey, Sean, I'm wondering if you could talk. You guys have had a couple delay of game situations, and today you were in the red zone down around the 10-yard line. You had some momentum going. What's going on there?
It's a combination of we just gotta get the play in. But and then I gotta execute and go faster. Coach Shiraka does a good job of giving me enough time to operate. But I just the first one, I just gotta kind of get the play in. I knew that we were, so I was trying to move and get the protection set and everything. But I just gotta move faster. And then same with the second one. They switched the front on me, so I tried to re-ID, and then the play clock just I lost it for a second, and so we had the delay of the game. So both of them are just correctable mistakes. I gotta be faster in our approach and make sure that we're operating at a quick speed.
Park.
Hey, Sean, as a veteran leader of this team, after two tough losses, different but tough losses, how are you kind of going to make sure that your teammates are keeping their heads up and kind of staying motivated the long season ahead?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that, if you're not motivated right now, then I mean, I don't really want you on the team. That's just a fact. If you're not motivated off of two losses, when your back's against the wall, if you're somebody who's just going to fold and just say, all right, we'll get them next year, no, I don't want you here. If you're not going to play it up to that standard, right now, I'm more motivated than ever, solely because, people are going to talk, and, Big Ten hopes are probably not there like we wanted them to. And 0-2 is not in our thought process going into the year. But the last thing that I'm going to let this team or this program, this university is I'm not going to go like that. I'm not going to just turn down and just act like, oh, we just pack it up, blame it on COVID or blame it on this, blame it on that. That's not how that's not how I operate. That's not how the people around me operate. This is a winning program with an 0-2 start. We're going to get back on track. We're going to work even harder this week. And I say that also, I don't think that we're going to have anybody who's that mentality. We already talked about it in the locker room, but at the same time, that's just how I think. My back is against the wall. Our back is against the wall. We just got to tighten up, work even harder, and get back on track next week and go 1-0. That's all that matters.
Audrey Snyder.
Sean, building off of that, where is this offense 2 games into this compared to where you thought it was going to be? What are some of the biggest areas of concern you think that are kind of hindering this offense right now?
I think starting fast, obviously, is the number one, since we only put up 3 points as an offense in the first half. So that's unacceptable. And then I apologize. I just haven't watched. I'm a big believer. I'm not going to critique anything until unless it's a play that's very obvious. But I'm not going to critique the offense off of not watching the tape. I don't know. I don't have 11. I can't see everything. I don't know where the corrections need to be. I need to be better. I know that. That's for a fact. But at the same time, obviously, we made the corrections from last week. I thought that, we had a slow start. We turned the ball over, which was big. And that was one of the corrections we made in this game. And, I thought that we did a pretty good job of keeping the ball. That's on me, like I said. On the last play, on the second to last drive, trying to make a play. And if I want to go from, good to great to elite, I can't make a play like that. I got to make that play or throw it out of bounds if it's too tight. So, I thought we did a better job with the ball. And then, just play smarter and play harder. But I'll have more answers on that once I watch the tape.
All right, we have time for one more. Nate Bauer.
Sean, did Jahan show you something different tonight? Was this a different level of a performance from him?
Yeah, Jahan, he's a very hardworking guy. He's somebody who's always in my ear. And going into this week, he told me, he's like, bro, I got you. Like, I really want to, I want to make sure that, like, I'm going to give it my all, and you know how hard we've been working. And, I gave him some shots, and he made them. Like, I was very, really proud of Jahan. On the go ball, the boundary, making that play. And then obviously we kind of ran that, the other go, and then he kind of got stuck up, but made a hell of a catch, one-handed for the touchdown. And then just, all over the place. Like, that's not the only one, we had a couple, stuff like that. But yeah, I thought that Jahan played well, but, it's also tough to, look at somebody individually, without watching the tape. And then also, it doesn't really matter, like who plays well. I mean, we lost the game. Like, that's the only thing that matters. So,
All right. Thank you very much for your time tonight, Sean.
thanks, everybody.